Hello and welcome back to our Mzansi Stories recap. We are back yet again reviewing one of your Mzansi favorites, Soapy. And in this video, we are reviewing Smoke and Mirrors. Now guys, a lot is happening on Smoke and Mirrors as a second season is coming to an end and they are starting the third season. Now of course, Caesar was busy preparing the memorial of Tandisa when Tandisa escaped where Caesar was holding him to come and stop and shame Caesar for trying to eliminate her and faking her death. Now, when all this was revealed, everyone, all the community of Ebumnyameni turned on Caesar and they started to look Caesar with different eye as to what he was trying to sell in terms of that Tandisa has lost her life in a vacation. Now, Caesar realized that, things are definitely not working his way right now. So the first thing that came to his mind is to hold Umpendulo and kidnapped Umpendulo. Now, when every community of Ebumnyameni was coming for Caesar, now they are actually seeing what kind of a person Caesar is. But then with Usakile, who was trying so much to rescue Umpendulo from Caesar, realized that Caesar actually had a gun pointed at Umpendulo's head, and Caesar, who have nothing to lose and who has been a terrible person for the longest, was like, listen, if you don't drop that gun, I swear I am going to pull the trigger, okay? You need to drop the gun and allow me to pull the trigger. Not allow me to pull the trigger per se, but allow me to hold and kidnap Umpendulo. Pendulo, at this point, I think he is completely blank. He does not understand what's happening, because just a minute ago, he was crying as someone who has lost his mom. Now his mom is alive, and someone that he was leaning into for advice, which is Caesar, has completely changed on him. So now everyone, Ebumnyameni, encourages Usakile that, Sakile, please, you don't have to do something that you will regret yourself, okay? Put down the gun. Here is Caesar, and let's talk, let's communicate. This is Tandisa also begging on Usakile to drop the gun so that Caesar will not harm Umpendulo. Phakathi is just as shocked when I tell you that everyone Ebumnyameni is shocked ukuthi hayibo kanti what kind of a person is Caesar. Angazi ukuthi kuthiwa yini, but yimvu embathe angazi intontoni. Not umfundisi who was preaching so hard, thinking that he's actually at the memorial. Ghana, it was just a cover up of Caesar's shineni against. Now, Caesar, who has managed to hold Umpendulo and kind of contacted Tandisa to say, hey, listen, if you want your son back, this is what you need to do. You need to come to the location and I will send you the location. Come to that location alone without any police. This is when I will get to do the exchange. Well, Tandisa acted like any mom, honestly, like any mom. She was like, you know what, I'm not gonna risk my son's life. I'm just definitely gonna follow the instructions and go to this location that I was given, and I'm not gonna report this to the police, But when Tandisa got there and tried to untie Umpendulo does say that, Mom, honestly, you shouldn't have come. You shouldn't have. But Tandisa was like, there is no time. Let me untie you and let's get going. Caesar already have realized that Tandisa was in the building. Caesar was like, this is great. This is a family reunion. No one is going anywhere. We are all going to be here and we are all going to be talking as to what is happening. We're all going to be recuddling. We're all going to be very much lovely to one another. Fine. Now, Usiza starts, telling Umpendulo things that Tandisa was trying to protect Umpendulo from, Caesar insisted that, no, you don't have to protect him anymore. He's a man now. He needs to know how the world works, He needs to know all these things. Caesar tries to tell Umpendulo that he was actually behind the killing of Cindy. Umpendulo lost it, thinking that Cindy actually lost her life whilst she was pregnant with Umpendulo's child. Usiza says, listen, don't worry, as much as you are gonna watch me taking your mom's life, but it ain't gonna be that deep, really, because you're just gonna be traumatized for 2 minutes. Soon after that, I will also do the same to you. So whilst everything is still going, they are going on and off. Finally, I'm watching this and I'm thinking, finally, Upagati, Umlamuli, and Usakile made it to the building. So whilst they're there, I'm thinking, yes, it's over for Caesar. Caesar now is going to be arrested, go and face some charges in prison. Listen, a huge 10 that I obviously didn't see it coming. Mlamuli then changes on Upagati, the boss, and says, listen, boss, I am so sorry. Being a police, it's hard and all that, and we really don't get paid enough. Life is really hard. So, yeah, Mr. Ngonyama also pays me to be his backup plan. So, right now, I am Mr. Ngonyama's backup plan. And yeah, this means, I have to turn on you. So definitely Umlamuli turned on Upagati and points the gun on Upagati. Everyone tried to persuade Umlamuli to say, listen, Caesar is not a person that you can trust. Caesar is definitely not a person that you can even think you are doing business with, okay? The first thing that he will do to you, he will change on you, okay? If he can change on me, he will change on you as well. So do not be fooled. Do not even be deceived in any way into thinking that you are doing a business with Caesar, because you are not. He only cares for himself and only himself and only himself. While Puam Lamuli, who did not listen to all the warnings as he was about to walk out, saying that, listen, he has done his part, he has held Upagati and everyone else that Pagati was with captive, so now he will not participate in anything further. As he was about to walk away, guess what Caesar did? Pulled the trigger on Omlamoli. And I'm like, everyone else want him, everyone else want him. Told him that no, Caesar is actually bad news. He's bad news. He's not a person who honor his words and says, listen, do not partner up with Caesar. Puam Lamuli lost his life also betraying the badge, because when you are a police, you cannot take the oath to be a good, loyal police to protect and serve the community, not to get Umlamuli changing on the community like that only because of money, okay? Now Usiza goes on and on, telling everyone that he is going to torture Tandisa because that's what he wants to do, and he needs Tandisa's body parts because a sacrifice somewhere, like a lot. He went on and on rambling about things that he will do and that he needs to be done. Tandiswa. I am just in Shambok at this point. I'm just in Shumbuk, really sympathizing with Tandiswa in all this, okay? So guys, this is how season 1 ends. It ends with a mystery, a biggest mystery as to what will happen between Tandiswa and Usiza. But then Usiza has also revealed Uguti, no, Tandiswa is not as innocent as Pagati thinks. Tandiswa actually took Mtetwa's lives. Obviously, Tandiswa denies this. So it seems like whilst everything else will be happening, Caesar trying to take Tandisa's life, Tandisa will get an upper hand and actually be the one who kinda step and badly hurts and injure Caesar. It is said that Caesar will succumb to his injuries and loses his life just like that. Now, it is said that this trio will survive, including Umpendulo. When they all survive, Phakathi will not have any much of a choice but to take Tandiswa in for questioning, especially because now it has revealed that Tandiswa has something to do with the disappearance of Umthetho. Phakathi will keep on insisting and persisting as to Tandiswa to reveal exactly where is Umthetho's body. Well, we know Tandiswa, but by now we know that baby girl is not gonna reveal anything. Baby girl, she's just gonna be team deny. As much as Tandiswa and Phakathi have formed a sort of a friendship, but Phakathi is just like, listen, I have to follow my job. I have to do my job. My job has to be done. I have to question you if you have any involvement whatsoever in the disappearance of Umthetho. Do you know what happened? But ke Tandiswa will be smart and strategize this whole thing and told herself that, you know what, she's going to deny everything, pin everything on Jackson. So Tandiswa directs his Phakathi into Jackson, saying how would she know anything about Umthetho? If anything, she thinks that Jackson actually have something to do with it. So then this will make Phakathi to be very much suspicious of Jackson. Meanwhile, Tandiswa just want to grab everything that belongs to her and get out of Ebumnyameni and be like, you know what, let me just leave this place behind and go start a new life somewhere else. And this is what also Usakile advises Tandiswa to say, you know what, seeking revenge will not bring your loved one back. Probably it's best if you just leave this place and say, you know what it is. You will maybe perhaps one day, be in a better place behind and put behind whatever that has happened in this place and go and start a new life. Funny enough, it is said that Tandiswa is determined to leave Ebumnyameni and go and start a new life somewhere else. But also it is said that there is something that is going to strongly change Tandiswa's mind, as that will make her not to leave Ebumnyameni, but then makes Tandiswa seek revenge again, even though she was told that revenge is a very, very dangerous game that shouldn't even be played in any way anyhow. Well, up next on the next storyline of Smoke and Mirrors, we have Jackson with his person Martha. Now listen, these two are out here celebrating that finally they have won and they have conquered. Ebumnyameni now belongs to them. Now you will remember how Jackson has tricked Caesar into signing everything to him with the help of Martha. They say now they're about to run Ebumnyameni the way they want to run it. Everything just belongs to them. Jackson calls Martha the queen of Ebumnyameni. They share the plans that this is how everything, or rather this is how Jackson is planning to run Ebumnyameni going forward. They couldn't care less. They couldn't care less as to what happens to Caesar. They don't even talk about Caesar's shenanigans of the previous day, when in the memorial service everything was going down. No, not Martha and Jackson, child. They just told themselves that we honestly do not care as to what happens Ebumnyameni. It's none of our business all we care about right now is that we are the owners of the place. The place belongs to us, and they have these huge, crazy ideas as to what will happen. Martha, a baby girl looks like she's saying, finally, I've been power hungry, and now all Ebumnyameni is gonna be mine. I'm gonna be running it. Everything comes to me. Now listen what the teasers have in store for us. They are saying, listen, Jackson and Martha have a huge storm that they obviously did not expect, whereby they will realize that things ain't jolly the way they thought they are, when they finally found out Uguti Usiza left someone behind. There is a new character, there is a new departure, Ebumnyameni. Now, we do not really see him very well, but listen, he is a very known, prominent, good actor who is coming to join Smoke and Mirrors. And it is said that he is going to be shaking up the place. Okay, it is said that the place is going to be shaken up by him, so yeah, Jackson Kosiami usheshe wabala amaqanda inkukhu ingakachamiseli, it looks like. Okay. Now we have Saki who have a problem as well. Sakile and Puna have a Sondo problem in their hands, where Sondo just showed up fully pregnant, accusing and alleging that she has been impregnated by Usakile. Of course, the news does not go well with the Upechu baby, until they went to see a DR, and finally it was confirmed that Sondo is with a child and the baby's gender is a girl. And of course, we know Sondo is a very much opportunist, so she very much likely wants to use this pregnancy into her advantage. And Upechuna is just like, babe, I'm not gonna sit back, allow you to come wherever you're coming from to snatch my man. That ain't gonna happen. So finally, because Sondo presented that she doesn't have a place to stay, Pechuna being Pechuna, I mean, what choice does she have? When a woman walks in saying that she was impregnated by your husband, really, what choice do you have but to accept what's my husband? This is what my husband has done, and now I must honor and respect that my husband is a child on the way. So Pechuna really did allow Sondo to stay in the house until the baby is born. So when the baby is born, they agreed that they're going to be doing a DNA. So let me tell you, Sondo have been provoking Upechuna every chance she gets, okay? Every chance she gets. And up until it reaches the point where Upechuna snaps, I think Pechuna physically assaulted Sondo. Sondo being a drama queen, saying, Lalela, ngizomtshela nje Sakile as soon as Sakile get back that you assaulted me while I'm pregnant carrying his child. Whilst the two women are going back and forth as each other, the most unexpected happened when Sondo's water broke. Both of them start crying. Pechuna is just like, no, I'm sorry, I don't know, what are we gonna do? Sondo's like, I'm going to labor. Pechuna is like, what? A lot is happening between these two women. So it does seem that Sondo will most likely go to labor while Sakile is away and still dealing with the Caesar shenanigans. So guys, one thing for sure is that Sondo is gonna be irresponsible, leave the baby most likely with Pechuna and Usakile whilst she is still enjoying her lifestyle, because that's just the lifestyle that she's used to. And they say baby girl is not willing to give up that lifestyle, not for anyone, not even for the baby. But luckily, the DNA tests are gonna come out. Now we don't know the results, But however, they said the results are going to make Usakile very, very happy. So we don't know, why would Sakila be happy for the results? Is it because he's a father, or is it because he is actually not the father? At this point, it is unknown. Now guys, that's it for me. If you do love and enjoy our reviews, we'll give this video a huge thumbs up, and I will be back with the next one when, of course, I am bringing you more reviews. Until then, please do stay blessed, and I love you.